So, you're looking for a dog trainer in Santa Clara and you want to find the right one. It can feel like a huge decision, right? Well, this will walk you through everything you need to know, from understanding what your dog needs right here in town to spotting a real pro. We all have that vision, don't we? Being able to take our dog anywhere, whether it's a busy stroll through Santa Ana Row or just a chill afternoon at the park. The whole point of training is to build that confidence for you and your dog so you can enjoy everything Santa Clara has to offer without any stress. First things first, let's talk about what makes training here a little different. Good training isn't just about sit and stay. It's about getting your dog ready for life in the heart of Silicon Valley. A trainer who really knows the area gets this stuff. They understand the controlled chaos of a tech campus at lunch, the noise and crowds from an event at Levi's Stadium, or just having a well-behaved pup at an outdoor cafe. This is all about learning skills for the real world you live in. Okay, so we've covered the why that local know-how is so helpful. Now, let's get into the how. This next part is all about the different approaches and program types you're likely to see. You are going to hear this term a lot: positive reinforcement. And for good reason. It's about way more than just handing out cookies. It's a science-backed approach that rewards the behavior you want to see. Your dog learns to love learning, which builds a fantastic bond and creates reliable, lasting results. Generally, you'll run into two main setups. Group classes are awesome for practicing focus when other dogs and people are around. But if you're dealing with something specific, like your dog going bonkers when the doorbell rings, private in-home training can be a lifesaver because you're tackling the problem right where it happens. You might also see some other options out there. Day training is a great fit if your schedule is packed. The trainer does the sessions with your dog for you. For bigger challenges, there are board and train programs. Think of these as intensive boot camps, often for tougher issues like serious fear or reactivity, where that constant expert guidance makes a real difference. All right, this brings us to a really important step in all of this. How do you actually figure out if a trainer is a qualified professional who's a good match for you and your dog? And here's something you absolutely need to know. The dog training industry is unregulated in California. That means pretty much anyone can say they're a dog trainer. So, since there's no state license to check, you have to know what to look for yourself. These certifications are your best friend here. They mean a trainer has actually passed difficult exams, they follow a code of ethics, and they have to keep up with their education on what's effective and humane. It's basically the difference between hiring a pro and hiring a hobbyist. So when you're on the phone with a potential trainer, have these questions ready. You're listening for someone who talks about positive methods, who asks questions about your dog and your life, and who can clearly explain how you'll see progress. And of course, they should be giving you homework to do between sessions. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about the practical stuff. What to budget for training and the local rules you need to know as a dog owner in Santa Clara. As you can see, the costs for training around here can really vary. Group classes are usually the most budget-friendly way to start. On the other end, something like a board and train program is a much bigger investment. This should give you a good ballpark idea so you can plan ahead. Now, when it comes to local laws, this is the magic number to remember. In any public area in Santa Clara that's not an official dog park, your dog's leash has to be 6 feet or shorter. It's all about safety and keeping control, and it's a rule you'll see enforced. And here are the other big ones. Besides that leash law, your dog needs to be vaccinated for rabies and licensed with the county. That's standard stuff. Also, be a good neighbor and keep an eye on barking. Good training can definitely help with that. So, you've found a great trainer, you're putting in the work, and you're seeing results. Now for the really fun part, taking all those new skills out into the real world. This is where it all comes together. The fenced-in areas at Central Park are fantastic for practicing recall in a safe space. The wide-open fields at Bracher Park, perfect for nailing that loose leash walk. And if you want a bigger challenge, the trails at Balin's are great for working on focus with all sorts of distractions around. And really, that's what this is all about. It's not just about obedience. It's about building a confident partner you can take anywhere. That's what makes for relaxing walks, peaceful afternoons at home, and the ability to share more of your life with your dog. We wish you the best of luck in finding that perfect trainer and building an amazing life together.